Okay, in this video we are riding Floutek. So like previously, we are going to start off at the trailhead, start off on this first little section, and actually the first section of the Cosy Trail is shared with Floutek. So we ride this first section, and then when we get to this point, which is where there's a little bench, instead of going straight on, we're going to hang a left, and we are going to ride Floutek, which, as the name suggests, is a blue flow trail. It does have, at the end of it, a section where you can choose to do a red section at the end, which I would say, I would call it a 1.5 section, because it's not quite as challenging as an actual red trail, but it's just ups the ante a tiny bit. So we'll head off and do that, and yeah, see how we go. Okay, here we go again. This time we're going down the Floutek trail. So this first section is going to be the same as Cosy, except we'll turn left at the bench, go down Floutek. Here a minute. So yeah, this is like the end of the first section that's shared with Cosy and Floutek. So now, if I wanted to continue down the Cosy trail, I would just keep going straight. But to take the Floutek trail, we're going to head down this way. So let's make sure nobody's coming and head down here. So click back in. There we go. And off we go. here we have a crossroads. Basically, Floutek is a blue trail, but once you get to the end of this section, it's like the end of the blue trail. You can go up the hill, go towards back towards the trailhead or whatever. Or if you wish to continue a little bit, you can do the last section of the trail, which is actually a red section. It's actually, I mean, I would class it as like a blue.5 section because it's not as gnarly as a true red trail, but it's just got like one slightly rocky descent, but again, nothing most people wouldn't be able to handle, and some quite steep berms. You'll see when we get there, but yeah, it's fun. Now, I've managed a couple of times to ride those steep berms just fine, and the last time I came here, I messed them up a little bit. So I would like to attempt to get it right this time. I'm hoping, because since the last time I was here, I have... Oh, why is it not changing gear? Oh, shit. That's what you want. Oh, there we go. What that was all about. This little section here is just a bit uphill, so I needed to switch to a lower gear. It wasn't happening, possibly because I have the clutch on, I'm not sure. We'll look into that later. But yes. Yeah, as I was saying, hopefully, since I've changed the position of these bars, and they are now, I would say, a lot more manoeuvrable. I'm not sure that's quite the way to describe it. The handling of the bike, for me at least, just seems better, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get around them a little bit better than last time. Oh dear, my legs are still killing from the multiple times I cycled up the hill to the trails. But it's okay. We are almost at the top of this little climb. Okay, here we go. That's better. Now we're back on the flow. So we've got like a little bridge thing here. So far so easy. And then we've got like a relatively steep little drop here, but it's still flow, it's nothing particularly difficult. Okay, and it's just this section around the corner here. No, maybe not. There's a bit of rock there. Oh no, it's this one. See, just this little rocky descent. So get off the brakes and down we go. Easy. Right, here we go. Here is my nemesis. These berms. Right, come on. It's not. They're just berms. So we can get around them. There we go. Yeah, already a lot better than last time. Obviously, again, not as impressive as the way some people can ride them, but we got down. Haha. There we go. Oh, come on. Little stones here. Brings us neatly to the end of Floutek. Well, there we have it. And now this road heads back towards the car park, which is where I'm going, for I have already been here for quite a bit of the day, going up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'm quite tired.